Hello, this is Jackie McLaughlin of Platinum with Young Living, here to share with you a little bit about stress and how to diffuse it. We're going to cover your ticket to having less stress, more energy, and healthy living. So let's just get right started really quick. What does stress look like? Well, most of us are familiar with stress of bills and payments and work and jobs we don't like, and having a lot on our mind and having not being able to sleep or insomnia. Those are the sorts of things that can happen when we're under a lot of stress. Stress is a good thing when it's necessary. So let's say you're in danger and your stress hormones kick in to allow you to act quickly and have almost superhuman abilities to do things like run faster or react really, really quickly without even thinking. And that's what stress is supposed to do for us. But in our modern day and age, we are under a tremendous amount of stress all the time. And it's what we call chronic stress. This kind of chronic stress is not good for us, and it can cause lots of health problems. As you can see from this graph, it's been medically proven that stress contributes to heart disease, strokes, high blood pressure, irritability, colitis, rheumatism, depression, migraines, diabetes, hardening of the arteries, insomnia, fatigue, and the list goes on and on. So chronic stress is something that we want to get a hold of in as many ways as we can. So we can't always control our sources of stress, but we can do something about helping support our bodies have a healthy response to stress. So if our cortisol is firing all the time, there are things that we can do to kind of calm that body response. And essential oils are some of the most effective ways at doing that. So putting a nice essential oil in your diffuser that helps calm your body down and calm that reaction in the body to all the stresses that we are exposed to. So stress affects the brain. Cortisol has been shown to damage and kill cells in the the hippocampus, excuse me. And this is the area of the brain that's responsible for episodic memory. And there's robust evidence that chronic stress causes premature brain aging. A common feature of depression is an excess release of cortisol into the blood. So these are things that we want to do as much as we can to support our body's response to stress and maybe lessen the amount of cortisol that's firing all the time. And there are ways that you can do that. Healthy eating helps. Getting exercise every day. It doesn't have to be going to the gym and working out really hard for an hour. It could be walking for 15 minutes. And do that several times a day, even 5 minutes. But just getting up and moving around can help your body not respond with excess cortisol. So there are a lot of things that we can do. And then again, like I said, diffusing essential oils can diffuse the body's response to stress. So you want to support a healthy brain by doing all you can to manage your stress levels, and that includes your diet and exercise. And another area that people often don't think of that is a big contributor to the stress factor in our lives, in our bodies physically, are all the toxic products that we use every day that put a stress on the body, which increases that stress response in the body. So you want to reduce your stress by choosing chemical-free in every area of your life that you can. And that's where Young Living really comes in and offers you a whole lot of options. A lot of people think of Young Living as an essential oils company only. And yes, that's their main flagship thing, are essential oils, and they are the world leader in essential oils. But they also have created chemical-free product lines for you to be able to remove those toxic products from your home by transferring what you're used to buying, say at the grocery store or even specialty stores. You can stop buying those products that have chemicals all over them that are taxing your body and creating more stress in your body, and you can replace them with Young Living products. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of those toxins that you are exposed to. You want to look at the ingredient lists on your products. And let's just talk a little bit about what these kinds of chemicals can be responsible for. I just wanted to share with you, first of all, that the #2 cause of death in the United States is cancer, with 1,600 people a day dying of cancer, and one in three cases in the United States are directly linked to either poor diet, physical inactivity, overweight, or chemical exposure. And now we're not talking chemical exposure like you were in a chemical spill. We're talking about the daily assault on the body from the chemicals that you use every day in your home. The American Cancer Society says only 5 to 10% of cancer cases are from genetic defects. That means up to 95% of cancer cases are actually under our control by the foods we choose to eat, the amount of exercise we get, the amount of sleep we get, and the number of toxins that we voluntarily expose ourselves to every single day. Those are things that we can control. The National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health studied 2,983 ingredients in the products that we have in our home, and they found that 884 of those were toxic. 314 of them caused biological mutations, and 218 caused reproductive problems. 778 were toxic to the human body. 146 they knew caused cancer tumors, but they were allowed in the United States even though they were banned in other countries. Many of these chemicals are allowed in common cleaning supplies in the United States, and they are in products that are under your cabinets right now. So look at the ingredient lists of what you have in your bathroom, in your kitchen, and your everyday products that you use on your skin and your body, and breathe them in. Many of these products are very toxic to the human body. The average woman applies over 300 chemicals a day to her body just through the soaps and makeup and shampoos, hair care products, those types of products. Many of these products are applied every day before breakfast. So look at the ingredients on what you have in your bathroom and your kitchen. We call it the 3-cabinet challenge. Remove all the products that you have under your kitchen sink, in your laundry room, and in your bathroom, and start examining the ingredients on those labels. And you'll find that many of them are very toxic. Fluoride is often added to water systems, and it's classified as a neurotoxin. So, I use a Berkey water filter with extra fluoride filters on it to get this out of my water supply. These are things you want to consider, and many dental hygiene products have fluoride added. Most toothpastes have fluoride added. A lot of mouthwashes have fluoride added. So you want to look at that and think about what you're doing to your body and to your health. So look at the ingredients of what you have in your products, and decide, are these things that I want to be using every day? Because you do have choices. You just need to make yourself aware of what you're using. And when you see ingredients on your products, a lot of people say if you can't pronounce it, then don't use it. Well, there are some products or ingredients that I can't pronounce, but they're not bad. So what I like to do is put the ingredient, I like to Google it and put dangers of, and then whatever ingredient, and Google that and just start educating yourself. See which ingredients in your products have dangerous side effects, and then you can make an intelligent decision, or at least an educated decision, about whether or not you choose to do that. Because right now, you're probably just flying blind and trusting that because it's on the grocery store shelves, it must be safe. In fact, it isn't, and you need to do your own research. So my life is pretty awesome right now, but it hasn't always been that way. I was under a tremendous amount of stress for many, many years as a single mom, and with very little money. I had a job many years ago as a bookkeeper making $850 a month, and I had to pay probably a couple $100s a month for childcare. So I was very strapped for money, and I was under a tremendous amount of stress as a single mom. But I decided to break out of a job and start working for myself. So I became a court reporter, and I formed my own court reporting firm. But guess what? That created a tremendous amount of stress of its own. It was a very good career for me, but the stress of that took a huge toll on my health. So I switched careers and became a massage therapist. As a massage therapist, I had way less stress, and I was introduced to Young Living. So I started learning about essential oils and how they can help the body cope with stress. And I started learning about toxic products, and I started learning about buying Young Living products instead of these toxic products. And I decided to take the bull by the horns and take charge. I cleaned up my life, and I started helping others do the same. So now I'm very happily married and living in a dream world. Everything is great, and I love helping others discover a way too. So it's a win-win. So tonight we're going to talk about, why essential oils. Every plant-based product you use is a chemical you're not using. Take that 3-cabinet challenge and look at the ingredients on the products that you have. Google the dangers of those ingredients, and then start making at least educated choices about what you choose to expose yourself and your family to. So what are essential oils? They come from shrubs, flowers, trees, roots, bushes, fruits, all different parts of plants. And oils consist of hundreds of natural organic compounds. And these oils are very, very powerful. You don't need to be an aromatherapist to be able to use them. They support all systems of the body. That includes, your skeletal system, your muscular, circulatory, endocrine, respiratory, immune system. They can help maintain healthy hormones and brain health, healthy weight, definitely a stable emotional states. They are even good for your spiritual life and prayer life. They help your body have a healthy response to stress. And you can get a chemical-free home with Young Living products that are made with essential oils instead of chemicals. You can literally start swapping every chemical cleaning product in your house and live a purer lifestyle. Take that stress response out of the body from those chemicals, and you can do it not only without breaking the bank, but I pretty much can promise you that you'll save money. I know I've saved a ton of money when I got rid of all those cleaning products under my sink and replaced it with one product called Thieves Household Cleaner. It literally cleans everything. We're talking tile floors, wood floors, bathrooms, windows, mirrors, stainless steel, anything, even cleaning dirty ovens. So this is one product that saved me tons of money because it replaced many, many, many products. So how do we use essential oils? There's basically 3 ways to use essential oils. Either topically, you can ingest the vitality oils, and you can diffuse or inhale them. And today, since we're talking about diffusing stress, that's one of my favorite ways to do it, is just to put oils in my diffuser that are calming oils and help me, calm the body's response to stressful situations. And as I said earlier, you don't need to be an aromatherapist to use them. Most of the time, you're just going to put them on topically or breathe them, and then you can also take some internally, because Young Living has their Vitality line that's been approved by the FDA for internal use. So, do they really get into your body? Yes, they do. Can you believe that tests have shown that oils reach the heart, liver, and thyroid in 3 seconds when inhaled? So putting them in your diffuser and just breathing them in, you can affect all these areas of the body. They were found in the bloodstream 26 seconds after applying them topically. How long do they last? Usually in a healthy, normal body, 3 to 6 hours, they're going to stay in your system and work to help you maintain balance in your body. So what's the essential oil history? A lot of people think that they're trendy, but they're not. They've been around since first mentioned in name in the biblical book of Genesis, chapter 37, when Joseph was sold to the slave traders. They carried spices, balm, and myrrh. And Genesis ends with the burial of Joseph's father, who was anointed with myrrh. Oils are mentioned over 1,100 times, directly or indirectly, in Scripture. Some of the oldest cultures on earth use oils. The Babylonians used them like cedarwood, myrrh, and cypress, and the Egyptians used oils for beauty and embalming. And they have the oldest recorded deodorant recipe made with essential oils. They were even used by Christ, and Jesus was given gold, frankincense, and myrrh at his birth. Frankincense has like over 10,000 uses just for that one oil. It's actually my favorite. So it wasn't until after World War II when essential oils were, quote, rediscovered, and the science on their uses grows every single year. And they're basically four different types of grades of oils. There's therapeutic, which is made from organically grown plants and distilled at low temperatures. There's food grade, that may contain synthetics, pesticides, fertilizers, and chemical extenders or carrier oils. There's then perfume grade, which definitely contain adulterating chemicals and solvents, because they use these methods to get more out of the plants. These solvents can be cancerous, and they're in many store-bought oils. So know your oils and know where they come from. They can also be diluted with 80 to 95% alcohol. And then we have floral water, which is basically the water that's left over after the oils have been distilled. And many companies use this floral water to fill their bottles with, they may put 5% of the oil in there and then fill the rest with floral water. That's why those oils can be a whole lot cheaper. Young Living has a seed-to-seal promise. The plants are grown organically. The seeds are non-GMO, and they're original, authentic seeds. They use no pesticides or chemicals or weed killers. They're hand-weeded. They're harvested at their peak, and they're vigorously tested, and they're straight from the farm to your home with no adulterating middlemen in between to make more money off of them. So that's why there's a price difference in every single oil. It depends on the oil or the plant, how expensive that oil might be. So when you go to the health food store and you see oils similarly priced for each oil, you know that that's probably because they're created in a lab or adulterated in other ways. When you spray your crop with pesticides, you're going to have more crop to distill. If you use a chemical solvent to extract that oil, you're going to get more out of it. And if you dilute it with a cheaper or a carrier oil, you can stretch the oil that you've distilled. This is how you can get people selling oils really cheap. So when it's done right, it takes a lot of oil to produce a lot of plant product to produce some oils. As an example, rose blossoms, it'll take 60,000 of those to provide 1 ounce of rose oil. Lavender is more abundant. 220 pounds will provide 7 pounds of oil. But jasmine, it takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to produce 2.2 pounds of oil. I mean, that's a lot. Jasmine is a very delicate plant. So, it's not easy to get that many hand-picked blossoms. 8 million is quite a number. And then sandalwood trees need to be 30 years old and 30 feet tall and practically dead before Young Living will harvest them. So again, you have to know your oils, where they come from, and how it's done. A little bit goes a long way. Most oils from Young Living are somewhere between $10 to $30. And 1 or 2 drops is really all you need for an application. They're sold in either 5 milliliter or 15 milliliter bottles. There's about 90 drops in the 5 mil, and there's 250 drops in the 15 mil. And with 1 to 3 drops per application, you're going to get anywhere from 45 to 90 applications out of a 5 mil bottle, and 83 to 250 applications in a 15 mil bottle. So you can see that those bottles of oil can last you for a very long time. And if you talk about the thieves cleaner that I mentioned earlier, it's very, very concentrated. So you take a little bit of that and you mix it in, like, say, a spray bottle with water, So it basically comes down to about $1.50 a bottle when you make it. And so that's why I'm saying you're going to save a ton of money using the Thieves Household Cleaner and making your own. Are they safe? Yes. Now, some oils are photosensitizing, especially the citrus oils. Lemon, grapefruit, bergamot, these are the oils that you don't want to put on your skin and go out in the sunshine. Now, if you want to use those oils, say as a personal fragrance or just on your body for other reasons, you want to put it where the sun doesn't shine. So put it underneath your clothing, or I like to, if I'm like making a personal fragrance, I just put it in my hair. And I get the benefits of that fragrance without putting it on my skin because my hair is not going to be damaged when it gets in the sun. So, but if you put it on your skin, those citrus oils, it's just the citrus oils pretty much that causes photosensitization. And that basically what can happen is your skin can become discolored and it can stay that way. So you don't want to wear citrus oils out in the sunshine. You want to dilute oils on children. They're much more sensitive. And you don't ever want to put oils in your eyes or down your ear canal or near your eyes even, because the fumes can make your eyes water. If you ever accidentally get oils in the eye, you want to wash it out with a vegetable oil, like a good olive or coconut oil. You never, ever, ever want to put oil drops down into the ear canal, but you could put oil on your finger and rub the inside of your ear. That's going to be fine. So internal use, Young Living has a vitality line I mentioned earlier with distinctive labels, so you can recognize which oils have been approved by the FDA to be taken internally. And so what is a carrier oil? It's a fatty oil like olive oil or coconut oils. It can make your essential oils go farther if you want to dilute and make a personal fragrance. And it can also slow down the absorption of the oil into the body. And it's, like I said earlier, it's a good idea to always dilute with a carrier oil when you're using on children because they're much more sensitive. So look in the ingredients that are on your products in your bathroom, in your kitchen, in your laundry room, and look at the products you put on your skin and on your body and breathe in every day. Many of these products contain damaging chemicals. As we said earlier, average woman applies over 300 chemicals a day through soaps and makeup and shampoo, and 80 of these are applied before breakfast. Young Living oils, like the single oils, have just one ingredient. So lemon, or oregano, tangerine, there's nothing else in that bottle but pure, unadulterated, 100% essential oil. That means no additives and no yucky stuff. So where to start? We have our premium starter kit that contains 11 different oils, and we're just going to run through these really quickly. Frankincense is one of our top oils, and like I said earlier, it's my favorite. It's great for the skin, and it's in many of our blends. It's also a great oil to use during prayer time for grounding and helping you focus. Peppermint is great for, and this is our peppermint vitality. By the way, we have vitality peppermint and we have regular peppermint, and that's true of many of our oils. They'll be in both labeled bottles. Just so you know, the oil is the same, the labels are different. They're labeled specifically for internal use when they're vitality, but the oil that comes in those bottles comes from the same exact source, so that the oil isn't any different. It's just the labels. So peppermint is great for gastrointestinal support, and it promotes healthy bowel function and enhance healthy gut function, and it's really good for your maintaining a healthy and efficient digestive tract. So the Vitality Peppermint, you can take it internally. And the other peppermint, you rub it on your belly. It's whatever you want to do. Then lavender is a great oil for relaxation. Now we do have a lavender vitality, but diffusing lavender is calming and has a soothing aroma. It's a great oil to diffuse in your bedroom to kind of wind down for a great night's sleep. And it's good to put in a bath at nighttime. It's one of the top oils to promote healthy skin. Then we have purification, which is great oil to diffuse for odors in the house, maybe a wet dog or strong cooking odors. And it's also a great oil to put on your body to topically and moisturize your skin. And Many people like to use it when they're going outdoors for an annoyance-free experience. And then Thieves, this is our Vitality Thieves. We have Thieves in both. The Vitality can help support a healthy respiratory system and maintain overall wellness when taken as a dietary supplement. A lot of people like to put a drop in hot water and make a tea out of it, or you can just put it in a capsule and take it, however you want to do that. Stress Away is a fabulous oil to diffuse, and like I said earlier, it's a great one to diffuse to just calm the body and help you feel less stressed. It's one of our top oils for that purpose, and sort of helping you get your emotions on an even keel. Lemon Vitality is great. I love to put this in my water every single day. And there's others I like to put in my water too, but I think I probably use lemon more than any. And it's a key ingredient in our Thieves blend as well as our Ninja Red antioxidant drink. It can be very good to support the immune system. Copaiba Vitality promotes overall wellness and supports nearly every system in the body. It's also a good skin oil. This is one I take every day in a capsule. And then we have Panaway, which is awesome to put topically on the skin after exercise or to soothe sore muscles and joints. It has a stimulating aroma, and I like to put it on my neck because my neck tends to get really tight. It's just a fabulous oil for that. We have Digest Vitality, which is a really good digestive system support. Again, this is the Vitality, so this is one I could do a drop or two underneath my tongue, or put it in a capsule, or put it in water and drink it. And the Digest in the regular label is a topical version, same oil, but different label, and you can put that on topically, like rub it on your belly. RC supports a healthy respiratory system. I like to use this in the diffuser if I'm a little stuffy, and also you can rub it on your chest and really under the nose, really kind of helps open things up. And so those are the oils that come in the starter kit. So what can all this do for you and for your family? It's going to help you get rid of all those chemicals that are in your home that are stressing your body on just every level. Some of the most toxic things in our homes are plug-ins and air fresheners. Those are things that those fragrances are made from chemicals, and they are some of the most toxic products in your home. Also, our cleaning products. So diffusing oils instead of using air freshening products, and using Young Living's household cleaner, laundry detergent. These are ways to kick the most chemicals out of your house the easiest. So start there. You can start with your the premium starter kit with the oils to get a diffuser basically for free. It's over $360 worth of product, and it only costs you $160. And then you have a wholesale account, which gives you the right to go whenever you feel like it, log into your account and order whatever you want at wholesale, which is a 24% savings off the retail. So this is the way most people get started. You just go to the website that if someone's sharing this with you, they are obviously already helping other people get Young Living wholesale accounts. Just get with them if they haven't already told you how to do that, and let them help you set up your own wholesale account with them as your enroller and your sponsor. Once you've got that wholesale account, then you can start deciding which products you want to purchase. If you're going to purchase on a monthly basis, you want to set up Essential Rewards. The Essential Rewards is our loyalty program for people that are buying something every month. You have to have a minimum 50 PV order, which is basically $50. And what happens when you do that, when you order your monthly order through your Essential Rewards order, you earn points that you can accumulate and use those points to buy free product on a quick order. So the first 3 months, you're going to earn 10% back. So you're getting 24% off because you have a wholesale membership. And if you're buying your product through Essential Rewards, you're getting another 10% back in free product. So whichever way you want to look at it, you're either getting 10% in free product, or you're kind of really getting a 24 plus 10%, so a 34% discount on your wholesale membership if you buy your products through Essential Rewards. On the 4th month through the 24th month on Essential Rewards, it goes up to 20%. Your savings doubles, your points double. And then after 24 months, it goes up to 25%. So after 2 years on Essential Rewards, you're saving 24% by having a wholesale account, and you're getting 25% back in free product. So this is like the deal of the century. You also get special gifts from Young Living at month 3, 6, and 9. And then at the 1-year anniversary, you get a special loyalty blend that only is, you can't even buy this blend. It gets sent to you because you're a loyal Essential Rewards customer. So if you're really serious about getting rid of all the toxic stuff in your home, you'll set up an Essential Rewards account and just buy, at least $50 of stuff every month. I guarantee you probably spend more than that every week at the store buying stuff that's not healthy for you. So just replace that. You take that money you're spending, put it in an Essential Rewards order every month, and start replacing the stuff in your home that's not healthy for you, and redeem those points and start getting free stuff. So when you join Young Living through whoever sent you to this, you're joining a team of people that are there to support you. They're not just going to help you get your account and then leave you. They're going to help educate you. They're going to help you learn how to incorporate the oils into your daily life to get the most bang for your buck and to get the most use out of that wholesale account. You're going to learn about essential oils from experienced users, and they're going to teach you and help you. And if you want to share and help other people do the same thing, which is totally optional, you don't have to do that. But if you share with other people and you help them get a wholesale account and start helping them learn how to do the same things, you can actually earn money to help pay for your own product. And some people do it a little bit and earn a little bit, and some people have made a full-time income out of it and retired from their regular jobs and do Young Living as a business. Again, that's an option that's open to you as a wholesale member. It is not anything that you're required to do ever. So we have lots of choices for you with Young Living as your start. And I hope that this was helpful to you. I hope you will get back to the person who shared this video or this webinar with you and let them help you get started on your journey with Young Living. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you coming today, and that's the end of our presentation. If you have questions, get back to the person who referred this to you. Thanks again.